Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, time flies so quickly? That's a feeling we all experience, no matter our age. You might start noticing a few gray hairs or feel like you're a bit slower when you wake up in the morning. And sometimes that makes you feel a little insecure about your appearance. But there's one important thing I want you to remember. Aging doesn't mean you have to lose your attractiveness. In fact, some of the most attractive qualities we develop over time only become more appealing as we grow older. So what if I told you that you can still be an attractive man, even if you don't think so? This is absolutely true. It's not about chasing youth or trying to look like you did when you were 20, but rather embracing your age, the experiences you've had, and the person you've become. You might not realize it, but there are subtle signs that show you're still an attractive man, no matter your age. That's exactly what we're going to explore in today's video. The signs that show you are an attractive older man, even if you don't think so. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or even older, these qualities will show you just how attractive you still are. So, let's dive into the first sign that shows you're aging gracefully. The first sign is confidence. And no, it's not the kind where you act like you're the king of the world everywhere you go, but rather knowing how to accept yourself. Have you noticed that as we get older, we care less about what others think of us? That confidence, which comes from life experiences, is really attractive. It's not just about looks, but also about how you live, how you feel about what you've been through. Confidence isn't just based on external features, it's something that shines from the inside. Think of some of the most attractive men, whether they're famous or not. They often have a quiet, calm confidence. Think about someone like Morgan Freeman. He's not the youngest person in the room, but there's something undeniable about him, right? That's the power of confidence. It's how you carry yourself in space, how you make others feel when you're around them. And trust me, people will notice it. So if you're someone who feels comfortable in your own skin, even if it's not the image you had when you were 30, you're showing a kind of attraction that no one can fake. The years only deepen your confidence, and that's a great thing. Now, moving on to the second sign, self-care. We often think that self-care is something young people do to maintain their beauty, but in reality, it's just as important, if not more, for older men. Just because you're aging doesn't mean you should stop taking care of yourself. In fact, self-care is a powerful tool that can enhance your appearance in ways you may not have realized. A great example is Bill, who is 72 years old. Bill is someone who always focuses on maintaining a healthy diet and walking every day. Although he's not someone who hits the gym every day, these little actions help him maintain his health and keep his appearance fresh. Bill always looks healthy and full of energy, and this self-care is one of the factors that make him very attractive to those around him. This doesn't mean you need to get expensive haircuts or use a lot of products, but simple things like keeping your hair neat, trimming your beard, or investing in well-fitting clothes can make a big difference. A well-maintained appearance not only shows you care about yourself, but also signals to others that you take pride in how you present yourself, no matter how old you are. I know this may seem like a small detail, but just a little self-care can make you look younger, sharper, and more attractive. A man who takes care of himself always looks more polished and sophisticated. And as we get older, this becomes even more important. Clean skin, neat hair, and well-fitting clothes can make you look youthful, sharp, and incredibly attractive. So whether you like classic or modern style, remember that taking a little time for self-care can make you feel and look so much better, no matter your age. Now that we've talked about confidence and self-care, let's move on to a more subtle yet equally important sign: emotional intelligence. If you've lived long enough and gone through the ups and downs of life, you may have developed a deep understanding of people and how they work. This is something that age brings, and it's one of the most attractive qualities a man can have. Take a look at Robert, 69 years old, a man I truly admire. Robert is not someone who displays strong emotions, but he always knows how to listen and understand those around him. When you talk to Robert, you can feel the attention, respect, and empathy in every word. That's the kind of attraction that comes from emotional intelligence. Someone like Robert, who doesn't say much, yet has a special charm because of how he makes you feel important and heard. As you can see, emotional intelligence is not just about understanding the feelings of others. It's about navigating relationships with ease, understanding others' needs, and communicating in a way that makes people feel heard and understood. This quality can be more attractive than any physical feature because it shows maturity and depth. Especially with women, they truly value emotional intelligence in a man because it shows that you can connect deeply, not just through outward attraction. And here's the interesting part: as we age, we become better at this. With more life experiences, we can better understand ourselves and others. Whether it's how you listen to others, how you understand subtle social cues, or simply the ability to empathize with someone in need, emotional intelligence plays a huge role in making older men attractive. So now that we've discussed confidence, self-care, and emotional intelligence, it's clear that attraction isn't just about appearance, it's about who you are. Next, another important quality is humor. You may notice that as we get older, we seem to become more laid back about the little things and start seeing life in a lighter, more humorous way. This is not just a change in mindset, but also a truly attractive quality. Humor not only helps us relax, but it also helps connect people, making you more approachable and likable. Imagine an older man who has the ability to make others laugh, who can lighten the mood and make things more enjoyable. That's the kind of attraction not everyone possesses. A man who knows how to ease tense situations, who cracks jokes at the right moments, will make people feel much more at ease and comfortable. And that's a powerful sign of an attractive man. Thomas, 75 years old, is a perfect example of attractive humor. Thomas is not just a funny guy. He's great at making those around him feel at ease and comfortable enough to laugh. Every time he joins a conversation, there are always humorous stories. Thomas has a way of looking at every situation in a cheerful light, making him an essential part of any gathering. His humor doesn't just ease tension. It also makes people feel connected and closer to him. You might not be a professional storyteller, but sometimes just a gentle smile, a witty comment, or a thoughtful perspective on life is enough to make you stand out. Humor is a part of confidence, and it's an essential factor in making you more attractive, no matter what age you are. The fifth sign is the ability to maintain a healthy lifestyle. One important thing as we grow older is taking care of our health. But this doesn't mean you have to push yourself into an intense workout regimen or follow a strict diet. In fact, maintaining a healthy lifestyle not only makes you feel better, but it also helps you look better, especially as you get older. Edward, 68 years old, is someone who always maintains a healthy lifestyle, from eating a balanced diet to keeping a regular sleep schedule and relaxing his mind. Edward enjoys walking in the park every morning and is very mindful of eating foods rich in vitamins and fiber. His approach to health not only helps him maintain his physique, but also keeps his mind sharp and fresh. These actions help him look much younger and healthier than his actual age. You may not have the same energy you had when you were younger, but small habits like daily walking, eating a balanced diet, and drinking enough water can offer significant health and appearance benefits. Healthy lifestyle choices will help your skin look fresher, your body healthier, and even maintain your energy throughout the day. When you maintain a healthy lifestyle, you not only feel healthier, but also send a powerful message to those around you that you value yourself and care about your health. This is an essential part of maintaining attractiveness in the eyes of others, and it's a clear sign that you're still very appealing, regardless of how age may change you. Next, the sixth sign is approachability and being easy to talk to. An attractive man doesn't have to be the most noticeable in the crowd, but he certainly knows how to communicate and make people feel comfortable around him. As we age, we tend to become more approachable due to the life experiences we've had. Friendliness and the ability to make others feel at ease are crucial factors that make you attractive. Being approachable doesn't mean you have to try to be liked by everyone. It's about making others feel they can talk to you without feeling worried or afraid. This involves building quality relationships, creating sincere connections, and knowing how to listen to others. And if you're someone who can create these connections, you're showing an invisible charm that very few people have. James, for example, is a man who always makes people feel comfortable talking to him. Whether in a small gathering or a casual conversation, James knows how to make everyone laugh and feel at ease. He never comes across as too strict or closed off, and he's always open to listening to other stories. It's his approachability and communication skills that make James always attract attention and make others want to spend time with him. How do you become more approachable? It's simple. Just live authentically and openly, always ready to share a funny story or ask someone about their life. These small gestures can make you more relatable and much more attractive. We've gone through several important signs that show you're still an attractive man, no matter your age. You may have realized that attraction doesn't just come from appearance, but also from inner qualities, how you live, and how you interact with the world around you. And now, we'll continue with the final signs, factors that can help you realize that age is really just a number. The seventh sign is maturity in thought and action. As we age, we develop a different perspective on life. The experiences we've had help us understand ourselves better and what truly matters. A mature man not only knows how to face challenges, but he also knows how to handle every situation with calmness and rationality. The maturity in thought and action is a powerful attraction that only older men possess. For example, you might think of someone like John, 65 years old. John has gone through many life events, from building his career to caring for his family. Although he lost his beloved wife a few years ago, instead of sinking into sorrow, John chose to live positively and focus on the most important things in life: his children, friends, and health. With this maturity, John never panics when facing difficulties, always finding ways to solve problems calmly and wisely. It's his maturity in thought and action that earns him the respect and admiration of those around him. This is a clear sign of the strong attraction you can see in an older man. You may have experienced many ups and downs in life, from failures to successes, from losses to joys. All of these things not only help you become a deeper person, but also help you see every issue more clearly. When you can handle difficult situations without panic, others will look at you with admiration and respect. A mature man is someone who can inspire those around him, and that's a very attractive trait. And then, the final sign is the ability to love and care for others. As we get older, we understand the value of relationships more, of loving and caring for our loved ones. An attractive man not only cares about himself, but also knows how to dedicate time and attention to those around him. This is shown through small yet meaningful actions, from supporting your spouse in daily life to caring about the health of relatives and friends. Take Tom, 70 years old, for example. He always spends his weekends visiting elderly friends in the neighborhood, even helping those who are struggling. Although Tom's health isn't as good as it used to be, he still finds ways to help others by sharing funny stories, tending to his garden, or simply listening. These actions make Tom incredibly attractive to those around him because they can feel the genuine love and care from him. A man who knows how to care for others is not only attractive, but also has a beautiful soul. A man who can make others feel secure, loved, and cared for is always an attractive one. And this is a quality you can develop over time. Remember, when you love and care for others, you not only build strong relationships, but also help yourself feel better and happier. So, after all these signs, you can see that the attraction of a man isn't just in his appearance, but in his maturity, confidence, ability to care for himself and others, and the subtle qualities that come with age. These factors not only make you attractive, but also help you live a more meaningful and happy life. Remember, your attraction doesn't come from youth or perfect appearance. It's what you show through your actions, thoughts, and how you face life that makes you special. No matter what age you are, these qualities are always within you, and as long as you trust yourself, you'll see just how attractive you really are. Finally, I want to close this video with a positive message. Age is just a number, and we can absolutely live a life full of passion, confidence, and attraction at any age. Continue to live with confidence, take care of yourself and those around you, and never underestimate the attraction you bring to this world. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you like this content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any upcoming videos. Let's live life to the fullest and create a better world, no matter what age we are. I wish you good health, happiness, and to continue being the attractive man in the eyes of everyone, regardless of age. Enjoy every moment of life.